What if the foods you need the most were the hardest to find? Imagine a world where the essentials for survival are subtly kept from the spotlight. Today, we're peeling back the curtain on an often overlooked aspect of our food supply: canned foods, and specifically, why they might not be as promoted as they should be by those in power. Canned foods are a staple in emergency preparedness. They're durable, long-lasting, and packed with essential nutrients. Yet there seems to be a puzzling lack of emphasis on their importance by the government, especially in times when food shortages are becoming more apparent. This lack of promotion could significantly impact our readiness for crises, where these non-perishable items become lifesavers. As we delve deeper, we'll explore how strategic stockpiling of these foods is not just a choice, but a necessity for those looking to ensure their long-term survival in uncertain times. Stay tuned as we unravel the layers behind this pressing issue. Why are grocery shelves emptying faster than ever before? In recent times, we've witnessed an unsettling trend. Food shortages are becoming more frequent, and grocery store aisles are often left bare. This phenomenon isn't just a fluke. It's a complex issue rooted in a variety of global and local factors. Let's start with supply chain disruptions. From farmers to retailers, every step in the food supply chain has faced challenges in recent years. Labor shortages, logistical problems, and unexpected closures of production facilities have all contributed to the slowdown in food distribution. For instance, a single factory shutdown due to health concerns can halt the supply of countless canned goods to stores nationwide. Natural disasters play a significant role as well. Hurricanes, floods, and wildfires have devastated agricultural areas, destroying crops and disrupting the flow of goods to the market. When the production of key commodities like corn or soy is impacted, it ripples through the food chain, affecting everything from animal feed to packaged foods. Increased consumer demand has also intensified these shortages. Events like the global pandemic saw a surge in panic buying, where households stockpiled essentials, including canned goods. This sudden spike in demand created gaps on shelves that took months to replenish. Compounding these issues are trade policies and economic sanctions, which can restrict food imports and exports, further straining the availability of certain products. But is there more to the story when it comes to specific canned foods? How does the government influence what foods are available to you? When we think about the food supply, the role of the government is both vast and intricate. Through regulations and policies, the government has a significant hand in determining which foods are easily accessible and which are not. Let's peel back the layers. The government can influence food availability through subsidies. For instance, if corn and soy are heavily subsidized, these ingredients become cheaper to produce and more prevalent in the market. This economic push makes certain products more dominant on store shelves, while others, potentially more nutritious options, might take a back seat. Moreover, food distribution is closely monitored and sometimes controlled by various government agencies. These bodies ensure food safety and regulate what can be sold. However, this regulation might also limit the availability of some very nutritious, yet less commercial food items. Could it be that some nutritious staples are not being promoted deliberately? Let's focus on the canned foods often overlooked yet crucial for survival. When envisioning a well-stocked emergency pantry, certain items are absolute must-haves due to their nutritional value and shelf life. Starting with canned lentils, these are not only a powerhouse of nutrition, but they're also incredibly versatile. Rich in proteins and fibers, lentils can help maintain muscle mass and aid digestion during stressful times. They're also packed with essential vitamins and minerals, such as iron and folate, which are crucial for energy and overall health. The beauty of canned lentils? They're ready to eat straight from the can or can be added to soups and stews for a hearty meal. Next, let's talk about canned fish. Think salmon, sardines, and tuna. These are fantastic sources of omega-3 fatty acids, vital for brain function and cardiovascular health. In a survival scenario, maintaining mental clarity and heart health becomes even more critical. Canned fish has the added benefit of a long shelf life, making it an ideal candidate for long-term food storage. Moving on to tomato products such as canned tomatoes and tomato sauce. These items are indispensable for their lycopene content, an antioxidant that supports heart health and protects against certain types of cancers. Tomatoes are also high in vitamin C, which is essential for immune system support, something you can't compromise on in emergency situations. Their acidity keeps them well preserved, ensuring they last for years on your shelf. Canned vegetables, while often varied, generally offer a stable source of vitamins and minerals when fresh produce may not be available. They can add color and nutrition to any meal and are ready to use, which can save precious time and energy during a crisis. Lastly, fruit preserves. These can be a source of quick energy and a welcome treat to boost morale. Rich in sugars and sometimes added pectins, they are calorie-dense and can be used to flavor plain cereals or bread. These staples could be lifesavers, so why aren't they in the limelight? Hear what food security experts have to say about this issue. When it comes to emergency preparedness and food security, experts are increasingly concerned about the underrepresentation of certain canned foods in official recommendations. Dr. Emily Stanton, a leading nutritionist, emphasizes the nutritional value of canned fish. Canned fish like salmon and sardines are not only rich in omega-3 fatty acids, but also have a long shelf life. It's puzzling why these aren't more prominently suggested in disaster readiness plans. Similarly, agricultural economist Dr. Mark Torres points out the economic and logistical benefits of stocking up on canned vegetables. Canned vegetables are cost-effective, nutrient-dense, and have a shelf life of up to 5 years. They should be a staple in any emergency food supply, yet there's a noticeable lack of emphasis on these in many public guidelines. The discussion extends to the versatility of tomato products, which, according to chef and food sustainability advocate Laura Chen, are incredibly versatile and can be used in countless recipes, from stews to sauces. Their lycopene content, an antioxidant, doesn't degrade with canning, making them even more valuable during crises. Jonathan Fields, an expert in emergency preparedness, shares a critical viewpoint on why some of these essential items might not be highlighted in governmental advisories. There's a complex interplay of commercial interests, supply chain limitations, and bureaucratic inertia that can affect which foods are promoted by government agencies. It's crucial for individuals to educate themselves beyond the official channels. Lastly, the role of fruit preserves is championed by dietitian Sarah Kim, who notes, "Fruit preserves are excellent sources of energy and comfort during stressful times. They provide essential sugars and can help improve morale, yet they're often overlooked in favor of more immediate, less sustainable snack options." The experts have spoken, and the message is clear. These insights not only challenge the status quo, but also guide us toward making informed decisions about our emergency food supplies, ensuring we're truly prepared for any situation. Knowing what to store is as important as knowing how to store. When it comes to stockpiling food for emergencies, the secret lies not just in the selection, but also in the savvy storage techniques. Let's dive into how you can keep your pantry prepared and potent. First, consider the environment. Canned foods should be stored in a cool, dry place away from direct sunlight. Temperature fluctuations can degrade the quality faster, so aim for a consistent temperature between 50 and 70 degrees Fahrenheit. This helps in preserving the taste and nutritional value of the food. Rotation is key. Use a first-in, first-out system, often abbreviated as FIFO. This means placing newer cans at the back and moving older ones to the front. Regular rotation ensures you're using items before they reach their expiration date, preventing waste and keeping your stock fresh. Now, on to managing your inventory. Maintain a detailed list of what you have, including the type of food, the quantity, and the expiration date. This can be as simple as a notebook or as detailed as a spreadsheet. Regularly updating this list will give you a clear picture of what's available and what needs replenishing, making your shopping trips more efficient and strategic. Finally, consider the diversity of your food storage. While it's great to stock up on staples like lentils, canned fish, and tomato products, don't forget about adding variety with canned vegetables and fruit preserves. This not only adds nutritional balance, but also keeps mealtime interesting during extended periods without fresh supplies. With the right knowledge, your pantry can be a fortress. As we've seen, being prepared is not just about having resources, it's about having the right resources. Throughout this video, we've uncovered the layers of information surrounding food shortages and the specific canned foods that might just be more essential than you realized. We've explored how lentils, canned fish, tomato products, canned vegetables, and fruit preserves can be vital components of your survival pantry. Understanding the dynamics between government actions and food supply is crucial. It's not just about what's happening, but why it's happening that can help us stay one step ahead. By embracing a proactive approach to food storage, focusing on both variety and nutritional value, you're setting yourself up for resilience in unpredictable times. Remember, the key to effective prepping is not just in responding to what's already happened, but anticipating what could happen.